My name is Lim Jiao, and this is the final assignment of my English communication. It's about a research on all sharing talks, which is why great architecture should tell a story. Sharon, born in 6 January 1971, is a German architect, urbanist, and principal of the Bureau Sharon Group, which has an office in Beijing, Hong Kong, Berlin, and Bangkok. He is successful to lead the relationship of China Central Television and the Television Culture Center in Beijing, Mahakon in Bangkok, and the Interlus, a 1,000-unit residential complex in Singapore. For much more previous century, architecture was dominated by a theory, forms follow the function, had become the both ambitious slogan for the modernism. Architecture is about function, but Sharon would like to recall the Bernard Tuesson statement, if the form follows fiction, throughout the architecture and structure as the space filled with the stories and came out with such stories about the people who live and work there. To him, architecture resembles organizations, hierarchies, structure throughout like a system is at its center, and this is where the second phase comes out into play, narratives hybrid, which are the structures that tell numerous stories at the same time and emerge throughout the building design. For the critic part of this talk, Sharon really focus on the inhabitants either working in it or staying in it, which make the peoples as a priority and emphasis in community, story, getting together, which somehow creates space and activities for the users. This is much more needed nowadays, especially work from home are getting more and more normal. People are tends to become antisocial and less active. Besides, he and his team even paid attention to the surrounding, which aim to successfully create more grace compared to the conventional building method by stacking the building upwards. This indirectly saves up the space used to the expanding vertically. Although these building designs are amazing, but all these buildings are served for the working middle class and upper class people, and it's not sustainable building project in the slum somewhere, which serve the greater good, but this is in a different context. Besides, I like most of his work design except the floating cinema in Thailand. I strongly disagree that he should build a cinema on an island because it's disruptive to the nature and unnecessary. As a result, architecture may act as a complex system of interaction, both programmatically and functionally, as well as experientially, emotionally, and socially.